Well, howdy. How you doing? You clicked on the video, you read the thumbnail, you know what the video's about. If you want to know how I got this sound in this mix using nothing but free plugins, stick around till after the demo video and I'll go through and break it all down. But again, this is all 100% free stuff. The only thing that costs money is like my guitar, my computer obviously, my apartment, the electricity, my car, which I used to get to and from. I'm getting music. This is the second time I had to record this half of the video because the first time I forgot that I cut my microphone down in OBS because I was capturing audio and I didn't want to have doubled audio. So that's fun for me. Now, anyway, let me make myself small and marketable so I can walk you through this mix a second time. Also, if you were wondering, this song is in A, G, C, F, A, D tuning. I have a 7-string. I could have used that, but I defaulted to my 6-string because that's what I'm comfortable with. I've had this thing for almost a year and I still have only written like 2-3 things with it. Anyway, let's get tiny. So we are in the mix. We are in my mix. And I didn't go over this the first time, but I have this set up how I normally have my mixing set up. So I do have top-down mixing and it's using EQ and cross compression from Reaper, with the exception of like 3 or 4 things. Everything that I used for this mix is from Reaper. Reaper is a very great program to learn in. Honestly, any program's good to learn in. Usually the first thing you learn in is what you stay in, unless it's like Audacity, but we're not talking about Audacity. I'm looking over here because this is where my screen is. It's awkward to talk. Anyway, this is what I used for my top-down mixing. So let me go bit by bit. I'm just going to go down the line and tell you what I used for what. So I used H compression on here. Hey, me editing from the future here. I actually went back through my mix and turned off the H compression because, as it turns out, it's not free anymore. So instead you get Reaper compression. So all of the mixing is done with Reaper plugins. Anyway, have a good day. The Reaper compression is just as good, if not better, than what I was using. It's very swappable. I'm just gonna go ahead and myrtleize that. And again, for drums, I use Krihm Drums. Like, these things are ridiculous. All I had to do was add a little bit of compression. They were good to go. My bass bus is EQ'd and limited, and then I have some pitch for some of the weird fun stuff I have later in the song, around the middle point. I have that automated. Limit is just to make everything even, and this is my go-to preset that I use whenever I use this. So for the bass, I used Moto Bass 2. That's the wrong screen. It is the P bass model, except the 6-string, so that it can hit that low A1. That is as low as it can go. I am sorry for all you Thal enthusiasts out there. You can't, I mean, you could pitch shift it, but like it just goes to A1 at the deepest. And that's good for me. That might be good for a bunch of people. Play style, pick, finger, slap. This thing has a lot of articulations. I ain't bothered with none of that. I just put my MIDI in, mess with the velocities a tiny little bit, hit pick, made it a 6-string, and dropped it so it could hit that, then I was good to go. As for the tone of the bass, I have it split out into high and low. My high is just, has the Nimbari 808 green screamer overdrive, very good. I have all of the lows and some of the highs cut out, just this mid part right here, just rattling around, and then I just compress that all to hell. And for my lows, 1, it's also compressed to hell. 2, I took everything except for this little bit of low out. But I like how it sounds when it's together. Hold. But yeah, that is my bass sound. It is exactly what I needed to do. All 3 of my synth tracks, the keyboards you hear and the like orchestra, I guess, are from Sign Player. It's a good sample library. I use it sometimes. I need to try and put it in more because it is, for free, it is very good sounding and the stuff you get is great. It also has an electric bass one. I could have used that, but I didn't. But all 3 of those are Sign, same thing. I have a weird problem to where they just play. That's new. It's never happened in another project before. Let's see, all of my guitars, all 8 tracks are Regate to stop some of the hiss, the Ninja by Nalix or NA-Alex, and the Lancaster Audio Pulse Response. And for that, I'm using the SMG, like the Spectre Media Group Impulse that Glenn Fricker has in a video. I will put a link to it in my description so you can go watch it. He set it up using Amped Roots. I set mine up using Ninja, honestly, just because I wanted to. Like, free guitar plugins are not a dime a dozen. They are out there, they are plentiful, and for the most part, they're all solid. Pick whatever impulse loader you want, whatever VST you want, and just start making stuff. So for all of my guitars, they all have that same line of the impulse response, the free VST, and a gate to squash some of the hissing. My leads have a different EQ curve than my rhythm guitars. My rhythm guitars have this right here, which I use picking out frequencies I didn't care for. The lead guitars have this one, which is a preset, and it works. It just works. I don't know, it works. And my cleans are not EQ'd, which is a rookie mistake. And I'll own up to me making that mistake. And the only thing I added to them was they all have like some of the Reaper reverb. And honestly, like that's about all I did with the mix. And then you have my mastering chain, which is the Reaper cross compression, some EQ, and a limiter. Like that's really much it. That's pretty much it. So I rambled through all that, and what is the lesson here? The lesson here is that ultimately, gear doesn't matter. If you got a guitar, an interface, and you spend a little time, you could be learning how to make music to share with the world. And the best thing is, it's simple. It is a simple door for entry, but it opens up so much when it comes to songwriting, audio production, mixing, and so on. And it's not just this template either. Like, this is not gospel. This is just my version of a free template that you don't got to pay money for. All you need is the basics for any DAW. If it has plugins and can record, you can learn how to do this in there. And so you don't have a guitar. A quick Google search of a free guitar VST and have you ready to go, even if it's just the start. The only real barrier for this is you. So get out there, make some noise, learn, grow. But most importantly, and this, I need you to listen to me when I say this. This is very important. Have fun. Anyway, I'm DJ. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. I hope you like the little ditty I put in there. Anyway, if you want to, you could like, comment, share, subscribe. I don't know how YouTube works. I'm just now getting to the point to where I'm trying to make videos. But I say that to say I want to see people create at the end of the day. So from the bottom of my heart, I love you. You have a good day. Drink some water, stay hydrated, do no harm, and take no shit. DJ out.